When you have number 1 beside your name, you have a target on your back. And this top-ranked team in the land is going on the road against a squad that can make its season if it can pull off a major upset. Welcome to the home of the Tulane Green Wave, Human Stadium in New Orleans, Louisiana. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the TCU Horned Frogs, taking on another Big 12 foe, the Tulane Green Wave. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. Tulane will kick it off to get this game underway. Out of the end zone. He gets it out to the 32 and sets him up with a little better field position. So TCU's offense will have the football first. And when these two guys are in sync the way they were a week ago, just a nightmare. It's a performance they hope they can repeat this week, Jesse.
And I think a big key in that last game was they linked up a couple times early, had some big plays, and then after that, David, it didn't seem like the quarterback was looking anywhere else. They're going to try and establish that connection and that rhythm early in this one.
And defensively, where is the big fella? Like, I got to identify where he is every single snap and give him some extra attention. So if I route him at the line of scrimmage and be physical, have that safety help over the top, I'm not letting him beat me.
Nice job of avoiding the sack and picking up a few on the run. The Horned Frogs come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. Taking it the other way. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
This is a team that believes they're way better than what their record indicates. I know they've got a losing record coming into this one, but they felt like they could make some plays early in this one and show the rest of the country just how good they are. Phenomenal job on defense. On the opening drive, getting the pick, and now setting the offense up here early with great field position.
Great place to start for this offense. They'll run play action. Working that left side now. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Looking to fire. Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. It's 1st and 10 from the 13. The give on the option. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Back to pass. Makes the catch. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. They'll try to get the 1st through the air. He's got it. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the 1st down. They'll try to get it in with the run. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Tries again to get it in. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is 3rd and goal. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. This is a really big play for both teams. 4th and goal from the 2. Gives to the big fullback. He's only able to get it down to the 3-yard line, and the 4th and goal attempt goes awry.
Offense is stopped. Will be a turnover.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Gives them a little more breathing room. A 3-yard gain out to the 7. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Motion from the wideout. Back to throw, it's Reed. Finds space on the right. Wide open spaces. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. From the 47-yard line on 1st and 10. Off the bootleg and rolling out. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
Wow, well, the offense a play ago comes up with a big completion down the field, and they decide to go right back to another passing play to see if they can add on to it, and they were not able to protect the quarterback. Big missed opportunity.
And the Horned Frogs with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Motion from the wide receiver. To the air on 2nd down. Got his man. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. The Horned Frogs are marching down the field. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1. Last play didn't go well. It leaves him with 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. Got his man. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. Never a doubt. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg. 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. They're going to need to get something started, finding themselves in a 3-0 hole. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Pulls and throws off the RPO. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They'll send the tight end in motion. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He gets his first one of the day out of there. They used him 3 times in that loss last week. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. So they've put up some early points and now to build on this 3-0 lead. They'll go to the ground. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. They'll ride the hot hand. They make the stop as he gets it inside the 30 to the 28, a gain of 4. The give to the back. Running to Green. Got enough for the first down and wants more. And he's run out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they keep him out of the end zone for the moment. That's the end of the quarter, and TCU has the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the second quarter. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. himself on the draw. And he'll be stopped for no gain, still sitting at the 3-yard line.
It's now second and goal.
Pushes ahead. He's got it down to the 1-yard line, right on the doorstep of Pater. They keep nudging it closer, but now it's 3rd and goal from the 1. They'll try to power it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, TCU!
3rd and goal, you're going to turn around and just give it to this guy who just has a nose for the end zone. He's able to find the crease and pay it off for his offense.
Lining up to add another.
Kicker is on for the extra point.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
And it just means more in the SEC. And take a look at how things are playing out here. UCF is in front. They played awfully well today. And while there's no Dante Culpepper out there, this group is hanging tough. They're up by 10 over Florida. Implications galore inside the SEC, and we'll circle back if anything big should happen.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere.
Man, it didn't take long for the defense to get home on that play. You see them playing man coverage in the back end, slowing down the routes from the receivers and the rest of the offense. That forced the quarterback to have to hold on to it for just a split second longer, and they were able to get the sack.
The Green Wave put itself in a mess behind the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Bringing the heat. And he fires a dirt ball. Man, oh man, would he like to have that pass back. The Green Wave in a world of hurt on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Takes a shot as he lets it go. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Flying down the left side. And it looked as if he might take that one all the way to the house. Just ran out of a little steam, and the defense finally got it.
And this defense is figuring out early in this football game, man. They've got to be dialed in because this passing attack, it's lethal because they get it to their speedsters, and after the catch, they're really good. Got to tighten up that coverage and get those guys on the ground when they catch the football.
After that huge play, they'll try to finish him off with another one. It's 1st and 10 from inside the 40. From the gun, the ground game. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Green Wave put itself in a mess behind the sticks here on 2nd down. Gets it past the marker. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7.
What a run. Great speed, great vision, elusiveness, and David, he's tackled down close to the goal line.
Yeah, and this offense, when you can run the football like this, man, you will have success, especially in the red zone, trying to get touchdowns.
He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. 2nd and goal for the offense.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Trying to punch it in. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The 8th play of the drive coming. You'd hate to settle for a field goal. It's 3rd and goal. Going for 6. Touchdown, Green Wave. Fitted in the window for the score.
Man, really nice job attacking the middle of the field. You see those safeties, man, I want to split them. He splits it right down the middle, throws that post right on the numbers, catches the ball in the end zone, touchdown.
Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, the lead is cut to 3. It's 10-7. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them.
TCU 10, Tulane 7.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. Throws to the tight end. Complete in the middle. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. They'll leave it with him. Got enough for the first. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. Got his man quickly. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. So now it's second and long. Dropping back, it's Reed. Right on the money. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. To the air on first down. Rifles it down the middle. Pulls it in down the sideline. Touchdown, Horned Frogs! A great catch and run for 6.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Looking for those open spaces and opportunity. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. That deficit has now grown to double digits, down 17-7 as they start this drive. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. They'll try the run. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The Green Wave trying to move the chains on 3rd and short. They'll try to get it through the air. Works the middle of the field. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. To the ground with the back. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. The Green Wave with plenty of options here on 2nd and short. Using his legs, it's Washington. Turning it on. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. Looking to throw on first down. Gonna let it fly. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Makes the catch. It's Burris. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. Got his man down the middle. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. This is going to have to be unleashed from 54 yards out. It's good. They're back to within a touchdown. 17-10 is the score.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Got a man. It's Hawkins. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Looking for a man. It's Reed. Oh, he makes the catch. They get him on the ground late in the half. They have the first down at the 41. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. They'll put it in play from the 41 on first down. Looking downfield on first down. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Grabbed over the middle. It's small. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Here's a heat. Forced to just throw it away on third down, and now they face fourth. And the Horned Frogs will try to pin them back with the punt. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. He stopped at the 32. It'll be a first down in the waning seconds of the half. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. Makes the grab. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Incomplete. They took a shot to wrap up the half and came up empty. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in New Orleans for a fun first half than you? And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true three-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball, he is a problem. And I don't think this defense has the solution. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas inside Yeoman Stadium.
The Horned Frogs will line up to kick off and start the second half. Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. They got a lot done through the air in the first half, and they might need even more production here in the second.
I think they will, Reese, and I think this is an offense that has proven they're playing with good timing right now. They've got some matchups where they're winning one-on-one, and they're just going to have to keep going back to the well, David, and relying on hitting some explosive plays to win this game.
Yeah, and I think we look at numbers naturally, and they're losing. So that's the most important thing on the scoreboard, but they have had success, and so what do? You keep playing pitch and catch. You got to score, but you got to talk to your defense. I need some stops. I need the football back quickly so we can do some more damage.
He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. They'll go to work in the air on second down. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
Man, this defense has played so well, and this offense, they've struggled. They haven't executed greatly. They're going to have to do it against a really good defense who continues to apply pressure. They got to find a way to protect their quarterback a little better.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. It's complete. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down.
You know, this offensive line, they just got to hold their blocks a little bit longer. This offense likes to run their quarterback on design plays. And if you can just give him a little crease, he can take it the distance, but they couldn't get it done there.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Washington. And he is going to lose yardage. Nowhere to run as he is forced out of bounds. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Oh, That's picked off. Not the second half start they'd hoped for. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
And we've called his name a lot, and that's interception number 6. That's 6. He just continues to find ways to find the football and make plays for this defense.
TCU will send its offense back onto the field. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. Caught over the middle. It's James. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Looking for a man. It's Reed. A strike downfield. They got him free for a big gainer down to the 43. And the Horned Frogs moving quickly to the line.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them, because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Unleashes one deep. Touchdown, TCU! They wanted it all, and that is exactly what they got.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open, and he was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they did tack on the extra point. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, you can make a case this is the game of the week in the SEC. UCF has the lead right now, but this night's crowd is restless. They just haven't been able to separate themselves yet here inside the bounce house. They're up by 11 over Florida. Week in and week out in the SEC, it's a battle of attrition, and if anything big changes, you'll hear about it here.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Got it in the middle. It's Norris. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Tulane lines up on 3rd and short. They'll try to bully their way for the first. They were all over him. Nowhere to go as that 3rd down play turned into a disaster. The kick is on its way. Takes it on the return. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. To the air. It's Reed. Fires to the big fella. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a big gain. The Horned Frogs come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Snagged in the middle. It's Small. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Wide open downfield. Brought down at the 28. A chunk play. 15 yards on that one and a first down.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead. They know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
Holds and fires complete to the right. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Quarterback keeper. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on third down. On fourth down, they'll pass for it. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. And that decision will be questioned for a while. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Got his man on the right. He'll be forced out of bounds at the 28-yard line as this offense tries to mount a drive.
Brings up second down.
Gets it out quickly. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. Wants to bring it back. Just a wall of defenders everywhere he looks, and he's guided out of bounds after a short return. Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. On the ground, it's Hawkins. He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere, and he's knocked down behind the line. We've reached the break, and TCU is holding the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Just about ready to go in the fourth, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Scanning the field, it's Reed. Finds the tight end. Brought down at the 47, but not before he ripped off 15. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Running back searching for a hole. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. And the Horned Frogs come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. To the ground to try to move the chains. There he goes. He's up to 86 yards on the ground, and he's been terrific all season, ranking in the top 10 in rushing. They go to the ground. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. This offense could not have executed in this situation any better, just draining some time off the clock. Unloads to the wideout. Working the middle. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Just a little off. Incomplete. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wide receiver comes in motion. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Catch in the middle, it's Sampson. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Gonna look downfield again. Wideout trying to get it in. Touchdown, Horned Frogs! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They give themselves just a little more cushion as they close in on extending this winning run.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
On to attempt the try.
There is on for the extra point.
And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the 4th.
The score, TCU 31, Tulane 10.
And he's coming out of the end zone. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. Throws to the wideout. Picked off. What a play to set him up. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. This offense has it with really good field position. Wants to adjust the pattern. Trying to beat him to the corner on the right.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Wants to throw. It's Reed. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. He's got it, showing off that big leg from 47 yards out.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Second and 10, he'll throw again. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. The Green Wave lining up facing third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the catch. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on fourth down. Fires to the wideout. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. A bold decision to go for it on fourth down, and one that did not pay off. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's second and 11. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. And incomplete on the deep ball. And guys, they really need to make something happen on this third and long. To throw, it's Reed. Rushes on him. Got his man downfield. Touchdown, TCU! And they take it in for 6 more points. They extend this fourth quarter lead, and now they are staring at a 7-game winning streak.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the SEC. USF has had no answer for the onslaught they faced today. A crucial game for this team, and they did not answer the bell. They're trailing by 28 to Ole Miss.
They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Firing to the right, complete.
Games like these just mean more in the SEC, and we'll circle back if anything big happens. You should see.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Gonna swing it on second down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Burris. Looks as if that'll be enough for a Tulane first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's first and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Nicholas. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Second down, he'll throw it. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Oh, and they corral the ball, so they avoid the turnover, but man, did they lose a chunk of yardage.
Well, the offense is able to avoid disaster right there. Problem is they fumbled it, but thankfully they were able to jump back on and not have a turnover.
The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop them right here. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. He'll grab the throw to the sideline and step out of bounds after picking up a few. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. And make the catch, and the defense will force the turnover on downs. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Back to throw, it's Reed. A shot toward the end zone. And give him another 6. Grabs it for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
With that last touchdown, they remain undefeated. And what can you say about this offense? One of the most explosive in the entire nation. And they're coming in, I think, every week with the mindset that we're just going to outscore everybody. We are okay going into a track meet. And that's really what we saw in this game today. But opponents just cannot keep pace with them and all of the athletes they have on the offensive side of the ball.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. That's exactly what you want to do when you have that type of field position. Strike quickly, and they did. One play, and they put it on the board. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Everybody needs a little luck, and the offense just got it by falling on that fumble.
Man, those are backbreakers. Defensively, you get so excited. You force the fumble, I'm going to get a turnover, and the offense falls on the football.
The Green Wave put itself in a mess behind the sticks here on 2nd down. Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. 2nd down, they'll go to the air, using the quick game. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Tulane now facing 3rd and forever. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure coming. He's going to go down, and he's in his own end zone. It's going to be a safety.
And that kind of sums up the day for this offense. I mean, nothing has really gone your way. Now you give up the safety. Tell you what, this team's got a lot of work to do over this next week to get better, to improve. This was a bad day.
After giving up the safety, they'll have to kick it away. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. The give, and tick, 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 tick. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The play action fake. Throws to the wideout. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Hauls it in, looking for space. They bring him down. Strong effort by the coverage team, and that's how they'll put a period on this one. When you hit this point in the season, week 7, you sort of turn the corner and you remain unbeaten at this point. you've morphed into a championship contender.
Yes, but you don't want to peek too far ahead, Reese. You kind of want to be like, nothing to see here, just move on. We haven't accomplished what we wanted yet. We haven't accomplished what we set out to do. It's week 7. I know you guys got bigger hopes and bigger dreams than just being to week 7 and being undefeated.
And guys, I've been really impressed with this team because they've just seemed to always have an identity. From the very beginning of the year, they knew who they were, they knew what they were going to go out and try to accomplish and how they wanted to dominate teams. And they've been able to do that to this point. So, David, to your point, just keep getting better every